3 vendors are moving all of their stuff outside. This market is really bad. Hi, how are you doing? Guys, I am at my market. Hopefully you can hear me. I brought my camera and my microphone this time. The vendors are all just talking to each other. I think I'm the youngest vendor here. I don't mind. Everyone is so kind. And there are so many talented vendors here. They make jewelry. There's the vendor next to me makes dog clothes, like little outfits for dogs, and then the one on the other side makes aprons. Oh my god, they're so beautiful. I'm gonna walk around and look at some things because it is 9:43 and the market starts at 10, so I still have some time to spare. I set up everything. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything, but I don't think I am. I'm wearing my headband finally because I was rushing in the morning and I didn't have time to put it on. Guys, there's sad news. This almost made me shed a tear. The vendor in front of me makes like jewelry and cards and sews handmade bags. She's an older lady. I saw her yesterday and I guess she's not coming today because she hurt herself. That makes me so sad, but her friend here is gonna be running her booth for her, and yeah, that really broke my heart. Other than that, I'm gonna go walk around and then I'm gonna come back and we'll start. Someone already liked my chickens and they were like, oh, I'm gonna come back and buy a chicken from you. But I'm excited. I have good hope. I have high hopes for this market. I feel like it's gonna go okay for now. Hopefully I just make my booth fee back, which is $60 for 2 days, and after that everything is good. Started, and sorry I'm this close, but I'm like shy to talk out loud. That's why I brought this microphone. But the market started. I think there's some people here already. I can't really tell. Yeah, let's see. When I make my first sell, I'll mark it down this time because last time I forgot. But I'm just sitting here editing and like scheduling posts for my Instagram and TikTok. There is a couple people here, but not like a whole bunch yet. So just chilling here. I'm gonna be alone for this market. Maybe the last like couple hours I won't be. I think my boyfriend's gonna come then. For now, I'm just gonna be here by myself. One thing that I am a little bit kind of like annoyed with, or not really annoyed, but like bummed out, is that there's a kitchen right next to us on this side of the building, and they're gonna be making food, obviously, so I'm gonna end up smelling like food, and so are my plushies. Hopefully the stench isn't like strong or anything. I don't think they're making anything crazy. I think they're just making like nachos and baked potatoes. Yes, I have this large basket full of stickers that I buy online, random stickers, in case or for everyone that buys something, and then I'll let them grab a sticker if they want. And then I have my little cash box. It's actually a makeup bag that I keep my cash in, and like the little card reader and change. And then I have over here, I have my clipboard with all of my inventory, so as they sell I mark them so I remember what sells. But yeah, it's going pretty good. I mean, nothing's really happening, but I'm trying to get some cute pictures in this little headband. Pattern test for pixel with the period in the middle. It's so cute. I love it. I feel like a teacher with this outfit, or more like a country girl, southern woman. I don't know. All right, so it's 11:31 and no sales. There's not really that many people here. I'm really bored. I finished crocheting this little commission I have. It's a Virgin Mary. I just had to crochet the body, but I already finished that. So I might have to have like my family when they come to bring me something else to make. I'll probably have them bring some white yarn because I do need to make the base for that. Yeah, I'm like a little bored. My boyfriend did come just for a little bit before he went into work to say hi and to look at my booth. But yeah, it's really slow. Hopefully it catches, like, it speeds, or not speeds up, what is it? More people show up afternoon time. My name is Heidi.
Heidi.
Yeah.
Okay. Heidi.
And your name? What's your name?
My name is Chris.
Oh, Chris, okay.
I've got a good friend. I think I heard you say Heidi.
I just sold my first thing at 11:48, about almost 2 hours into the market. But I sold a bouquet, and it was actually to a family friend, like family relative that I know personally. So she bought my $25 bouquet, and that's my first sale. Hopefully I get more. I feel like more people are showing up, but it's definitely really slow. Like there's like really nobody here. Hey y'all, so this market is really bad. I haven't made any sales. Only one, and it is 12:30. I'm kind of upset because I've spent, weeks, or I guess this whole week preparing for this market. There's actually been some complaints to the organizers that their advertising was very bad, and it was honestly they don't really have social media platforms. They have it was more through like flyers around town, and I think they have Facebook page, but like there's like no media on it. I feel like nobody really knows about this market unless vendors post about it, and it's not really your job to promote a market that you organized. So there's a couple vendors complaining about the poor advertisement and for this market, and I agree with them. So kind of thank you to them for standing up for everyone else here, because it is so dead, and it's a beautiful Saturday. It's so sunny outside. I assumed that a lot of people were gonna show up because of the weather, but no. And it is so quiet. I'm literally whispering because there's no music playing, so it's kind of boring. And so then the vendors are like, oh, I'm gonna just promote this market on my own, on whatever I can. It just really sucks that the organizers are being a little selfish, in my opinion, because if you're an organizer and you're planning this whole market and you're charging vendors to sell at this market, you should be kind of doing your job as an organizer and like promoting your event. This market could have done really well if the advertisement was there. 3 vendors are moving all of their stuff outside. Good for them, because it is a beautiful sunny day outside, and there's actually even a lemonade truck outside. I think freshly squeezed lemonade. I might go get one myself, but it's so pretty outside, and it's just a bummer. I've only made one sale, and I don't know if I'm gonna come back tomorrow. I feel like it might just be a waste of time. Okay, there's like a good handful of people showing up now. I don't think so. It's a little complicated.
I finally sold some. I sat here all morning, didn't sell a thing. 3 things. I sat here all morning, didn't sell a thing.
Oh, wow. That's great.
And someone stopped.
My vendor friends finally sold some things outside, and I'm very happy for them. There is a good handful of people showing up now. I think it's working. People see stuff going on outside. They're probably likely gonna come inside. So my vendor friend was letting me know about all these other markets that she's gone to and that she's done really well at. So I'm gonna look into those, but at the moment, I think, this was supposed to be, no. I have another market in 2 Sundays. I've been to that one before, and I've done semi-well. So, I mean, something is better than nothing. So that's going to be my last market until maybe the summertime, because I do want to do a restock, and I am going to be doing a restock. A lot of people are asking for some things, and might as well have I don't know what it's called, like a restock or like a sale day or drop. Yeah, I think like a drop. So I'm going to be doing that for the next 2 months, and working on patterns patterns, obviously. I wish I could like just continually do markets. I mean, I kind of should, but I have obviously more success with drops and like restock days, basically selling online. They do really good every single time. I've sold out almost completely twice already. Definitely gonna be trying that again. But yeah, maybe for the summer I will actually sign up for a couple markets. Definitely not this one again. Sorry, not sorry. Hi, how are you doing?
That's nice things.
Thank you. I hand make everything myself.
I love the crochet.
Yeah. Alright, I ended up buying some things from another vendor, actually one of my neighbors. So I got 2 keychains. They were $2 each and they're handmade. This is the first one. Oh my god, how cute. I love the tropical look of them. That's why I got this one. I'm gonna put it on my tote bag. I just want to get a bunch of keychains and put them on all my bags. So I'm gonna put it on this one. Put that on that because of the orange ring, and then this other one. I love the little beads on it. They're like squares. Okay guys, welcome to the recap portion of this video. Don't mind my hair. I mean, it looks decent right now, but like I don't know how to part it. It's a little goofy. But anyway, I am very disappointed. So you probably already heard me talk a whole bunch before this because I had nothing to do at that market. Literally nothing to do at that market. So I had to make a good use of my time, and I did by just talking to the camera. The other half of the other half, I was just on my phone the entire time, and I was just editing, and then I was actually picking out testers for my Snoopy pattern. This market was really bad, and for some reason I had high hopes before the market because of the amount of vendors and like the event itself was okay and kind of well organized. Okay, they had the table laid out, they had a map, they had the tables numbered, and they had our names on each table, and they allowed us to set up a day before. They gave us a 6-hour time thing span, so you could come whenever. It was on that spectrum, it was, you know, okay, it was good. On the other hand, no one knew about this market. No one in the world knew about this market except the vendors, the organizers, and the vendors' like family friends or something. I'm assuming, because when I tell you no one came to this market, I mean no one. Okay, I'm exaggerating, but that's what it felt like. I'm not joking. I don't think even 100 people showed up. This was a really bad market. This market was actually worse than this other market that I went to, and there was less vendors at that market. I was the only vendor that looked like an actual vendor, if that makes sense. Regarding like in crafts, there was this other person. So I'm talking about my other market that I had, and I made way more. It's crazy. Okay, so hear this. This market had, the market I just went to, or I just did, had around, I want to say 20-ish vendors, 15 to 20. I don't remember exactly how many, but everyone had crafts. Okay, everyone handmade their items except like 2 to 3 vendors. Everyone's booth looked amazing. Like, you can tell they worked really hard for this, right? That's why I had kind of like high hopes a little bit, because I was like, okay, these people, like, you know, they have nice stuff, they probably vended here before. And then I started comparing it to the other market. I have a video on that one. There was, I'm not joking, 5 other vendors. It was very small, but I made 30, I think it was like 130, I'm not sure, but I made way more money at that market than this one that is like 2 minutes away from me, and it is in this huge building, and the other market was at this small building. It was just so crazy to me, and I was really upset. So where am I going with this? I literally don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Anyway, point is, I had better results at a market that I personally had very low hopes for, but I pulled through and I stayed, and I actually made some money. I didn't make anything at this other market. Do you guys want me to tell you guys how much I made? What kind of, like, if it wasn't for these people, I obviously wouldn't have made anything, but if it wasn't for these people that are my family relatives, I didn't make a single dollar from a stranger. That's what I'm trying to get at. And there's nothing wrong with obviously family supporting you as a small business. I'm just trying to tell you guys that if it wasn't for them coming and that they knew that I was going to be there, I would have made $0. So I love my family. Thank you to my family who came and bought something for me. My fee for this 2-day market, and it was an 8-foot table, just one table, it was $60, $30 each day. I made in total on Saturday, yesterday, $85. Total profit, $25. Something is something, right? But like I was saying, these people that bought from me were not strangers. Like my mom and my sisters bought 4 of my items. They bought my sushi cat, the cow, a piglet keychain, and a chicken. And then this one other person that is a family relative, I know who she was, bought a bouquet for me, which was $25. That was all the money I made, and very thankful for them for coming through and just supporting me. And we were there for 8 hours, guys. 8 hours. Oh my god. Yeah, it was just really bad. I was gonna feel bad for the organizers or the whatever, the event coordinator, whatever, whoever ran that event. I was gonna feel bad for them, but then I was like, no, I actually should be mad at them, because how are you going to plan this huge event? Okay, it's not huge, but like this event, this craft fair, have people pay you to vend at this market, and you can't even guarantee them an audience of like 200 people. Like, I think that is very selfish, in my opinion. There was no promotion or like no advertisement for this market whatsoever. There's no Instagram page for it. There's no Facebook page for it. I don't think so. I kept trying to look for it. Nowhere to be found. There was no posters or signs outside of the building where the market was happening. There was no like big fancy entrance, balloons, or just something saying, hey, there's something going on in here. There was nothing at all. And some of the vendors did complain. I was talking about this in the other clips, but some of the vendors did complain to her and were like, hey, we're gonna move our stuff outside to see if we attract people, because we're literally not making any sales. Like, no one is coming in here. And she kind of gave him an attitude and was like, the event coordinator, okay, yeah, sure, that's fine. Like, just the tone in her voice, you can tell. I don't know, like, she just didn't say anything to feel sorry for us. You know what I mean? This other vendor, she was like, gosh, I have to do something for myself. Or I don't know. Point is, she posted the event on Craigslist. And then another vendor posted it on Facebook, and someone actually came from that post and was like, oh, I heard like there was something going on here. I saw it on Facebook. You're telling me if one person posted about it on Facebook and we got someone to come, event coordinator could have been doing this like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month before the actual event. And this is a 2-day market, guys. I didn't end up going. Today is the second day. I didn't end up going. At the end of the market yesterday, I decided I'm not gonna come back. I just wish I had some type of hope from yesterday to come back today, but no. I honestly have better things to do than just sit there for 8 hours knowing no one is coming, whatever. And I gave him freaking a Snoopy plushie for free. That also was not, I was kind of not okay with that, but I was like, whatever, I already freaking gave it to them. Yeah, that's how that went. There's nothing much to say. I have another market in 2 weeks, so not the next Sunday, but actually on Easter. So I don't even know if I should go to that because it's on Easter Day. Are people even gonna go on Easter Day to a market? I don't know. Maybe I'll do like little mystery eggs or something. The next market that I'm going to is more of a clothing market. It's called a Old Town Vintage Market, something like that. And it's just a bunch of vendors who resell vintage clothing or just clothing in general. And I do have my little Depop shop, and so I'm gonna just take those pieces and mark them for $35 because I'm trying to get rid of them. Yeah, so, and I always sell something. I'm pretty sure each time I've gone I made over like $200 off the clothes. I have some type of hope because I've been to that market a couple times already. My crochet stuff does not really do good at all, but I think it was because of what I was selling. I switched it up now. I mean, I do have larger plushies now, and I don't know if someone at that market would want to buy a large plushie, but who knows? And honestly, who cares? I'll probably try to make more flowers for that audience because that group of people that attends this market, like the customers, is my target audience. My target audience are teenagers to young adults because they love the cute little stuff. Thinking of going to that. And I mean, might as well. I already paid for it. I don't think there's refund. So this is officially my worst market yet. Hopefully it doesn't get worser, if that's even a word. Hopefully it doesn't get worse. I'm gonna have a story sell on all my plushies that I've made for this market, just in case anyone is interested in the larger ones. But yeah, that's it for this video. At least my outfit was cute yesterday, and I got compliments on my hair, and I did also get compliments on the plushies, but no one bought anything. Thanks for watching, and if you're interested in anything you see in the video, feel free to DM me on Instagram, or if you need the pattern to something you saw in this video, feel free to DM me on Instagram and I will answer. But that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.